Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I apologize. Uh, we are currently in, we're currently in California. We made the cross into California about a few nights, I want to say a few nights ago. um, Made the cross into California about maybe a week ago, maybe. And we're in a portion their, uh, of their BLM land. And so, yeah, we do a lot of BLM land because the factor is that there's not many places that we can afford for doing actual camping type stuff. Well, not that BLM land is not camping, just respectfully saying I'm getting a little tired of BLM land and just wanting to have some stick and hookups. But, but, but God's grace and mercy, we are having help being done. My husband's monthly check for disability got us into California at least, and we we had that, and then a friend of ours sent us more money, which did help out a little bit. It did help out a little bit, but again, we're flat broke. We're flat broke. We are using our own generator and our own water, obviously, on BLM land. You gotta do that. For those of you that don't know what BLM land means, but what it stands for is Bureau Land Management Land. That's what that stands for. And then, so we're on that again. But we're going to be trying to get to a city. We're trying to get to a city that has what we're going to be calling our new home church. It's called the church is called Harvest Fellowship, led by Pastor Greg Laurie. Now, the reason why we like him, the reason why we're wanting to call this our home church. Now, when I say home church, I'm not saying we're planting ourselves here. I am most certainly not saying that. We're not planting ourselves here in California, just staying here. No, not doing that. We're going to make that place our home church while still traveling the country and being witnesses for God on the road. That sounds weird to a lot of you, but that's okay. It's okay. And right now, with what situation where we're at right now, we have pretty much no gas in the truck again. Now, our church, about a few nights ago, did help us out with getting gas for our generator and some gas for our truck. Now, the thing of it is that this happened at nighttime. Everything, all the appearances for everything change at nighttime than how they look from the daytime. If it had been during the daytime, my husband would have had no issues. But being the fact that it was during the nighttime, it was harder for my husband, who went with them to get the gas for the stuff, to come back home on his own, because he ended up getting lost. Now, granted, to the point of per se getting lost, he did a few times actually get somewhat close to us. But he didn't know that, because the factor was that nothing was looking familiar at night. Nothing was. And so he at one point he went down a road that, oh my gosh. Some cars not be able to travel it, not all. The truck got stuck. Again, my apologies. The truck got stuck. He was able to call for a tow truck. But by somebody else's phone, because the factor was that his phone regrettably does not work, period. Well, his phone does. His phone doesn't have service, and it got broken. So It does sort of still work to a degree, but it's either he's going to get a new screen on his cell phone or a new cell phone altogether. The reason why it got broken is because he accidentally left it on the covering of the truck bed and when we left a national park, it went go free. So yeah, we did find his stuff though. Again, thank God, thank the Lord Jesus, and the fact that we found his stuff, because it was more than just his phone that went flying off. So yeah, definitely by the grace of God. And if you're kind of curious, it was his wallet, his a Marine hat that a brother of his gave to him, and then a few other things. And so yeah, he had important stuff that went flying off as we were leaving the national park. We got into a national park here in California for free, but did not realize that the national park pass does not pay for their camping. The ranger did admit to us in the factory that he doesn't know about all the parks, but all the national parks, but he knew with the park that we were at, that you still had to pay. Now with the pass, it does dramatically reduce the price per night from being regular price at $30 a night, way down to $7 a night. But at that point, we were flat broke. We were flat broke at that point, and we still are flat broke. His disability check for this month went out the window very quickly, and the money that was sent to us by a friend, that went out the window very quickly too, regrettably, but it did. So we are once again flat broke, and on BLM land. It's gorgeous out here, I won't lie. The BLM land has its own beauty, won't lie. But that night, the night that my husband, a church did come out that a few nights ago to help us out with some gas for the gas for the generator and some gas for the truck. My husband spent half the gas for the truck, just trying to get back home. And when he got stuck, the person in front of him allowed him to use his cell phone to call for a tow truck. And he had that little one. And he did call for a tow truck, and they, thank God, agreed to tow him out to get him unstuck for free. And then I sent the guy the coordinates to where we're at right now, so we can get my husband back to us and everything. And won't lie, that night was horrible for him. That was absolutely horrible, because he not only was he stressed out and anxiety out the window, but depression was starting to kick in royally, and he was starting to think that he was going to have to sleep in the truck for that night. I'm dead serious. He was just, he was seriously starting to panic quite a bit, which meant, regrettably, that his stomach was overworked, and he ended up throwing up some, as, regrettably, he was talking to the stinking tow truck driver. We ended up learning two things that night, though. Neither one of us can drive at night, because everything appears so sickeningly different during the nighttime than it does during the daytime. So we don't travel at night. we learned, okay, yeah, we just both shouldn't just travel at night. Just period. Just travel during the daytime, and then at nighttime, stay put at our camper. Just stay put at the camper. Don't try to do anything outside at night with the truck. Period. Other than just trying to get things from it that we may need. And then also, we both need GPS badly. Very, very badly need GPS. Period. And then, So yeah, it really whacked him up, psychologically speaking, because he was just, you could tell that mentally and emotionally he was just going, horrible, 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 horrible. And he was just, I mean, I'm dead serious. He was, the look and the way that he was just like, he hated it badly. It messed with him, psychologically speaking, horribly. And our dog that night just went up on his lap and just sat in his lap for like pretty much the whole entire night. And then just laid next to him for the rest, and just laid next to him as he was sleeping for the whole night. So yeah, our dog definitely missed him. Our daughter did too. So do I, and so did I. But I had to keep myself calm, and I did. I kept myself calm. But after that, we were able to. After all that was said and done, we used what little gas we had left to go out to a food pantry place to get food, which we were able to do. And then went from there, and and we got a good amount of food from them, won't lie. And then got him his medicine, was able to do that, and then came back and totally out of gas again. Totally out of gas again. We have a little bit of gas left over for the generator to use for tonight. We may not use it, I'm not sure. I really don't know if we're going to use it tonight for the Jenny. I really don't know. But we do have gas for the generator, at least. And then, or if we decide to, for the truck. Which it won't be a whole lot, to be honest with you. Because the truck is a 30-gallon tank. The truck is a 30-gallon tank, and it takes about $100 to fill. So yeah, kind of wish it, but not wish. Sorry. Right now they are. Right now, sorry, people, I'm not so good with communication, so please and thank you. Just bear with me on this. So right now we are, like I said before, we are sitting on BLM land here in California, and we have a lead out for our dog and everything else. We do have food for ourselves tonight, and about the next maybe 3 days. But in order to get the food, we need to have the gas in the truck. So I don't know what's going to happen. It has been by God's grace and mercy that a church was able to help us out a few nights ago to get that gas. However, it's not enough for us to get to where we want to be at in California. So prayerfully, everything does work out right. We're not prayerfully. We'll get it soon. Everything will work out right. It's just a matter of when. It honestly is. Oh boy. Well, the sun is going down here in California. So yeah, but brothers and sisters, please be praying for us. Please be praying that we get the financial backing that we need here relatively soon. My husband does have some more back pay coming. We just don't know when. We really don't know when. Be nice to be here in the next few days. And especially when the fact that this is Christmas month. So, yeah. Just be praying for us. But yeah, that's pretty much our situation at the moment. We are... Dang. The sun is going down relatively fast. So yeah, that's our situation now. Somehow, some way, God above will help us get where we need to be at. He will. He always has, and he always will. But for right now, we are, I know I keep saying flat broke, but that's just the thing. The amount of money that my husband gets does not last for very long for each month. And prayerfully here real soon, it will end. That will end. At least for one portion of the reasons why we don't get a whole lot of money. Well, hey, I will talk to y'all later. It is starting, it's sun's going down, and I need to breathe, but I also need to get things done for dinner. Well, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the prayers. They're very much appreciated, seriously. And all of you just have a great night, and talk to you later. Again, thank you very much for listening and watching. God bless. Love you all. Bye.